What's going on, guys? It's been about a month since I've updated the tank, so it felt like a good time to, give a quick video update on what's going on with the tank. Not a lot has changed. A few little things, so I'll just kind of run through what's going on. I moved a few rocks around. I've never been totally satisfied with how this end of the tank looks, so I moved, I don't know if you can tell by looking at other older pictures and videos, but this end is moved around a little bit. Corals are mostly doing really well. I've been dealing with some recession from the base of some of the SPS pieces. I'm not sure what is the culprit, if it's some kind of pest, flatworms, or a chemistry issue. I'm not sure what's causing it. It's not everything, but it's a few pieces here and there, and I've sort of just let it go. The Montes have all recovered from the pH swings that crushed them. There's still sort of this dead zone in the middle, but you can actually see the growth edges sort of healing both inside and outside of the dead section. So that stuff looks great. The changes to the lighting have been mostly really good. Corals have responded well. Fish are doing well, fat and healthy. I haven't had any issues with the fish, and these guys have all been in here for, I don't know, at least 6 months, 8 months, something like that. The tangs all get along fine. There's occasionally, actually you can see it, of course, as I say that, a little bit of aggression between some of them. The yellow tang sort of seems to be the main culprit, the yellow tang and the sailfin tang. But it's never anything that lasts more than a few seconds, just a little bit of, hey, I'm the boss here they go again. But the corals are all doing really well. The tank is doing really well. Then the next project, and I've started to sort of accumulate pieces for it, is right there. I'm going to replace that little cabinet with something a little more stable, and I'm going to put like a 35-gallon cube or something along those lines, plumbed into the system, and grow mangroves and other sort of display algae in it, and it'll all be tied into the system, and maybe a couple of small fish. Thought it'd be a cool little addition, and also, serve some small measure of nutrient export. But like I said, the tank is doing really well. There's no massive changes. The next sort of project is that, and it's always hard to get we got a lot of snow here in western New York last week, so it's a lot of reflection to get a good view on this side. This bird's nest is growing like crazy. Tons of new growth. I'm gonna have to trim that back soon. I trimmed this guy back recently, and it's growing new. It's already healed and regrowing. Lots of great polyp extension on most of the corals. Everything's growing a lot. I trimmed this back, and you can see tons of new growth on it already. It's all healed in 2 weeks. But like I said, the next biggest change is going to be that display mangrove tank cube there, where those two plants are sitting. That'll be probably in the next couple of weeks or so. I've got most of the peat parts, I just don't have the tank yet. And there's already a T on the return plumbing to the tank. So I'm just going to plumb it right directly into the system and just feed it, not a ton of water, but sort of just more for the display aspect of it than the actual nutrient export. The refugium downstairs, if you've seen my other videos, is doing a great job with that. I just ran my tests this morning. Alkalinity's sitting like 8.8-ish. pH has been well above 8 since I've increased the kalkwasser dosage, so I have just continued to add kalk every day by the dosing pump. I don't like to do it in the auto top-off because it's too dependent on evaporation that way. So the pH, sits 8.1 to 8.25 every day, which is pretty good. Before I started using kalk, it would sit at 7.8-ish. Alkalinity is, like I said, 8.8-ish, 8.9. Calcium's 420, magnesium 1350, phosphate 0.02 on the HANA parts per million checker, the parts per billion checker, the ULR checker. And the nitrate was at 2 this morning. So I just tested everything. Tank is doing really well. But as always, feel free to ask questions in the comments. Love interacting with you guys in the comment section. So thank you, and I'll see you in a month or so.